Okay, let's get started on number 21 here. So I'm going to show you how to do this with Desmos, assuming that it doesn't click and you don't really know how to do this without with algebra. And then afterwards I'll show you how to do it with algebra. Probably in this case algebra is quicker, but if you do it with Desmos, there's a certain thing that you should know about adjusting your window size. Okay. Um, so the exponential function g is defined by g of x equals 19a to the x, where a is a positive constant. If g of 3 is 23575, what is the value of g of 4? The challenge of doing this problem on Desmos is these numbers are like huge, right? And if you don't prepare it at all with algebra, you're going to have to deal with these really big numbers. And basically when you graph this function, it goes off the edge of the screen. When you graph this 0.3 comma 2375, it goes off the edge of the screen. Everything's off the edge of the screen. And if you try to put it in the screen by zooming and other things, you're gonna mess up the x-axis because the x-axis is already kind of the right size. You just want to adjust the y-axis, not with the x-axis, but you don't want to spend a lot of time with your mouse trying to adjust it. So I'm going to show you a button you can use on Desmos to do it really quick. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to type this function into Desmos and get started. So I'm going to time to see how long that takes. Okay. So I'm just going to type in y equals 19a to the x and type a slider there. And the thing is completely off the screen. And then I want it to make it go through 0.3 comma 2375. So I'm going to put that point on the screen also. But I can't see either of these on the screen. So I'm going to go over to the wrench and I'm going to go down to more options and I'm going to adjust the y-axis only. I'm going to press the logarithmic button. When I do that, the y-axis adjusts and now I can see the red function on the screen. And if I go up just a little bit, I can also see the green button. I didn't even have to zoom or anything. I just scrolled up a little bit. Now I'm going to adjust the a value until the red function goes to the green function. Because it's on the log scale, it looks like a straight line instead of looking like a curve. Okay, if I put a equals 5, which usually these are whole number solutions, it perfectly goes through. Now I can check for the answer of g of 4. I want to know what the value is when x equals 4, so I make a horizontal line, x equals 4, and I check for the intersection. The answer is 11,875. It took me about 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay, now I'm going to do it with algebra. And if I do it with algebra, I'm going to start the clock again. I'm going to first fill this in to the equation. 2375 equals 19a to the third. And I'm going to divide both sides by 19 to isolate the a. If I put this in the calculator, it turns out it's 125. If I memorized my cubes, I'll know that this is a equals 5. I could also put it in the calculator. Once I know this a equals 5, then I can go back and put a equals 5 into the original equation. The original equation, not this one. 19, 5 to the x. Now I'm going to put in x equals 4. 19, 5 to the fourth is equal to 19 times 625. If I put that in the calculator, that would be 11,000 whatever. Let me figure it out. 19 times 625, 11,875. Okay, about the same amount of time.